singles action is underway, and in this one, I wouldn't attempt to predict what's going to happen. I'd just be ready for anything. Sometimes that's all you can do.
For generations, the steel cage match has been considered one of the most ruthless matches of all time.
Oh, nasty impact. Oh, nailed it. Boom! Oh!
According to historians, the twisted metal that we see as part of steel cages today dates back 80 years. To settle a dispute between competitors Jack Bloomfield and Count Pietro Rossi, the two met inside a ring surrounded by chicken wire. At first, these types of matches were referred to as fence matches.
Beautiful technique.
Oh, torturous knee.
This might be it.
Oh, my.
Corey, you gave us an impressive history of the origins of the steel cage match. I'd like to point out to our viewers that from the 1960s to the mid-1980s, chain link fences were used to enclose the ring for WWE steel cage matches. A superstar could win by pinfall, submission, or by exiting the cage through the cage door or climbing over the top of the cage.
We should also point out, Michael, that the way to win a steel cage match can vary by match depending on what was agreed to before contracts to compete in the match were signed. Talking about history, at WrestleMania 2, WWE unveiled the redesigned steel cage with solid steel blue bars before returning to chain link mesh in the late 1990s. The best way to describe combatants clashing inside a steel cage is its battle of attrition. Sometimes a superstar is left with no choice but to fight fire with fire and do whatever they need to do in order to win the match. And sometimes it comes down to a superstar doing whatever they need to do in order to survive.
Byron, you touched on this earlier, but it's so important for a superstar to accept that there's nowhere to run and nowhere to hide in a steel cage match. That the conflict will be resolved within the 15-foot-high steel walls that surround the ring. And that losing a cage match can mean much more than a mark in the loss column. For some, it has meant the end of their career.
It's difficult to describe the damage that can be done to a superstar who competes in a steel cage match. We see the physical harm, but we don't see the psychological effects from being inside the cage. Make no mistake about it, Michael. The steel cage truly represents survival of the fittest.
Look at her go! Oh, using the knee as a weapon.
Uh-oh. Down with a neck breaker.
What a Samoan drop!
Thunderous slam. Nailed it.
Oh, what a slam! That hurt! You gotta believe this one's over.
She's clearly not getting paid by the hour. You can't teach the type of tenacity we're witnessing here. Unreal.
How? How?
If you ask a member of the WWE Universe about the Four Horsewomen, they'll likely refer to the quartet of Charlotte, Bayley, Sasha Banks, and Becky Lynch.
Shayna Baszler making her move.
I just love steel cage matches. Ooh, what impact.
This one is over.
Going for the cover. What is keeping this competitor going?
Nice kick out. Oh, man, she's rolling now. The two of you brought up the collision between WWE's and MMA's Four Horsewomen, courtesy of Shayna Baszler. In the time since that showdown, Ronda Rousey has joined WWE, while the other two MMA horsewomen have begun NXT training. Guys, that showdown looms ever closer.
I, for one, cannot wait. Not only because we'll see some of the best MMA and WWE competitors meet in the ring, but I'd love to see Baszler put Sasha Banks in the Kirifuda clutch and make the boss quit.
Ooh! Oh, nasty impact.
Harsh impact.
Boom, what impact.
Oh, what a German suplex.
Oh, straight forearm. Boom! Look at the look in her eyes. She's in the zone now. Looking for the win.
before 2017's Extreme Rules.
And there it is, boys.
Look at these two giving it their all. There's absolutely no quit in them tonight.
Gets out of the way of that one.
The WWE Universe has seen the evolution of the steel cage in the enclosure known today as Hell in a Cell. The first time an enclosed cage was seen was in October of 1983 in the last Battle of Atlanta.
Shayna Baszler making her move. Vertical suplex.
Nice.
The brutality and viciousness of this type of match is unparalleled.
Harsh impact.
Man, and Shayna Baszler tries the early cover. All right, when we talk about the progression of steel cage match,
This steel cage match is in the books.